Hi, welcome to a new episode of The Young and the Restless. We open up and we see Summer is at the bar in a jazz lounge having a drink. Then Daniel comes down. He gets off the phone with Lily and he tells Summer that he is happy about his life with Lily and his company is going good. And Summer thinks that she should play Daniel's game to get her life back in order. Upstairs in the we see Nick comes in yelling at Phyllis for faking her death and ruin Summer's marriage. And Phyllis says that she feels horrible about it. And Nick offers to pay for all her legal fees in exchange for Phyllis to leave town forever and never come back. And I'm like, wait, is this a dream? But then we see Phyllis jumps out of it, and I'm like, oh, I knew Nick didn't have the balls to do that. He's such a wuss. He would never run Phyllis like that. That's more Adam and Victor. Then we go to the coffee house, and Mariah and Tessa brings the baby to see Sharon. And Mariah asks about her working with Adam and Nick. Then we go back to the athletic club, and we see Adam tells Nick Victor pull the rug from under them and says that he is in charge now. And Nick wonders why Victor would do that and asks Adam what did he do to piss off Victor, and says that Adam is obsessed with human media. It must have something to do with that. Then we see Phyllis comes down to the jazz lounge to her kids, and they are there to have dinner. And Summer and Daniel are there, and things is pretty awkward and quiet. And Phyllis tells her kids that she is going to change, but you can see that they aren't buying the act. Then Phyllis cries and says that she has changed. Then we see Phyllis ask her kids for the input of her working with Adam. Back upstairs, we see Nick tells Adam to stop and think about his actions before he makes any move. Over at the coffee house, Sharon tells Mariah and Tessa that working with Adam and Nick is a new territory. She's worked with Nick before, she's worked with Adam before, but the trio is pretty new and they'll figure it out. Sharon asks Mariah to consider working with them and leaving Jabot. We see Mariah is shocked by the offer and she doesn't know if she should leave Jabot at the moment, especially with them going through it. Then we go back to the athletic club and Daniel and Summer doesn't agree with Phyllis going to work with Adam and says that Adam is red flag if she's looking for change. But Phyllis tells them that she has bills to pay, so she needs a job and only Adam will offer her. Phyllis doesn't want handout from her kids after they both offer to cover her expenses. And Summer offers her a place at Market instead. And Phyllis says that she can't do that because she's going to have to work with Jack and Diane. But I'm like, Phyllis, you need to get back good with Jack in order to get back Carson from Tucker. So why aren't you going to Mariketti? That would be the best option. Phyllis tells her kids that she can handle Adam and reveals that she's not only working with Adam, she's going to be working with Nick and Sharon because they're his partners. And she is concerned that Nick will never forgive her. Summer tells her her dad will forgive her. Then we see Nick tells Adam that it could be a test from Victor. Victor is trying to see what they will do and how they react in his absence. And Adam thinks that Nick is right. Adam wants to call Victor bluff and move forward with their plans. Then we see Nick ask Adam to clarify what it means and Nick tells him to leave Newman Media out of it. Nick says that they should do a big launch instead and it will win Victor's support. He also tells Adam to change the company's name. Back at the coffee house, Mariah tells Sharon that she is currently experiencing a power struggle at Jabot and things are shaky there. And Sharon tries to encourage her to come over to work with her. And she even offers to talk to Jack if Mariah is scared. And Tessa also thinks that she should follow her heart. Then we see Daniel tells Phyllis that she needs to move forward, not to constantly be looking back on what she has done. They are happy that she is not dead. That's all that matters. And Daniel tells her to take the job. Summer also agrees. Summer tells her that Nick will eventually forgive her. Then we see Adam asks if Nick has a problem with the name and is there any suggestions sarcastically. Adam feels like he can't win with Nick. And Nick tells Adam to let it go and move on. Then we see Mariah is gonna think about it. And she tells Sharon that it's nice to see her happy, even after everything with Cameron. Then we see the kids tell Phyllis to believe in Heather, things will be okay. Then we see Mariah weighs her options with Tessa, and Tessa tells her to trust her judgment. And Adam continues to play around with names in front of Nick. Then Sharon arrives, and they agree that the name should be changed. Adam reminds both Nicholas and Sharon that he will never change no matter how they try, and they should have known this by now before working with him. Then we see Daniel talks to Summer about Phyllis overreacting when they talk about Carson, and they wonder what is up with her and Carson. They also wonder if Carson is lying and saying that he saw what happened to the police, and whether Phyllis is paying Carson off. Then we see Tessa convinces Mariah to work with Sharon. Then we see Adam tells Nick and Sharon that they win. He will be positive and he will not think about Newman Media for now. Then Adam announced that he offered Phyllis a job, and Nick is pretty mad about it. Then we end with Phyllis calling Adam, and she tells him that she will accept his post and tells Adam that she needs his help with something first. Thanks for watching. Bye.